What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day, my friends. Welcome back to a new video. And today, guys, as I mentioned over the course of this channel here, I was going to be redoing some of my collection videos from what I had on the old channel. So of course, I've shown you guys my PS2 collection, I've shown you the PS4 games collection, and the PS5 games collection. Now this is another one I wanted to do. However, I kind of briefly showed it in my game room tour video, but guys, thank you for the support on that video. It did really well. Even though it was like a couple weeks ago, it has about 1.4 thousand views on it. That is crazy. So guys, I'm going to showcase to you my Nintendo game collection. Now, right now, I only have 4 Switch games. I got 2 DS games. I do have more. I don't know where the rest are. And I got some Super Nintendo games. I just wanted to showcase what I have in my collection. Now, of course, like I said, I don't have a big collection compared to most people around on YouTube. But hey, this is my collection, and I just wanted to show you guys what I got. So, of course, it's going to be added eventually over time. I do have some other Switch games that I do want to pick up, especially there's a new Donkey Kong game, which is the Returns HD that just dropped the other day, so I might want to get that eventually. So we're just going to get right into this, guys. All you have to do is hit the like on this video. Let me know what you guys got in your collection when it comes to Nintendo. So let's do this. So, of course, the first one will be Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I've played a very little of this. Actually, I just got back on my Switch Lite the other day playing, so I think I might give this a go and just play through it and see how it goes. Now, when it comes to the Switch Lite, I don't have a way to record any content. I would love to find out a way so I could record my Switch content for you guys. That would be fun to bring eventually here on the channel. So we got the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Let me know if you guys got that one in your collection. Then we have Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, of course, I'm not crazy on Zelda. I just wanted to have this in my collection because it was one of the top games going around. At the time I got my Switch Lite, I think I got my Switch Lite at least 3-4 years ago. But I definitely might try this out and see how far I can get into it. I've only played like a few minutes beforehand of it, but like I said, I'm not crazy on the Zelda. I'm not like one of those fanboys of Zelda. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything. I've heard many good things of Breath of the Wild. Super Mario Wonder is another one I have. I did have another Mario game. It was the Rabbids one. I did trade that in to get my copy of Black Myth Wukong for the PS5. So I did trade that one in just because I didn't really like that one. But I have played some of this. I might give this another go. This one's actually really fun. It's different. And then I have one of my personal favorites, the Super Mario 3D World with the Bowser Fury. I've beaten this game so many times. Definitely it's a lot of fun. I love the cat suit. When it comes to this one, just all the different levels, a lot of like old style to it, but it's 3D, so definitely a fun one. So those are the 4 Switch games I have in the collection. There's other games I do want to get, like Mario Party. I need to get Mario Kart 8 at some point as well for the collection, but with the Switch games, I only have the 4 right now physically. When it comes to DS, I do have a few games hidden somewhere in my apartment. I'm not sure where they are. I might have thrown them out at some point. I'm not sure. But I do have Super Mario 64. So this is honestly pretty much the same as what you get on the Nintendo Switch when you play the N64 version, but this one I find is a little different because you actually play as Yoshi in this one, but pretty much similar, same gameplay as the N64 version. Definitely Super Mario 64 is one of my favorite ones. I never actually fully finished it, but on the Switch version, when I played it through the N64 emulator, I guess you would say, I got most of it, mostly played of it. I got up to like the Ghost House, so definitely will get my hands back on that one and play it again. And then Super Mario Bros. So this was like basically your classic Super Mario, but revamped. So this was on the DS too. I think you can get that one on the Switch as well. I think they have it on there somewhere. Alright, so guys, those are my DS games. Like I said, only 2. And now I do have 10 Super Nintendo games. Now, Through my room tour video I showed you guys, I don't have a Super Nintendo system. It's called a Retro Duo, so basically you play Super Nintendo games and or old school Nintendo games on it. It's just one of those systems I got from a gaming website that was fairly cheap. So when it comes to Super Nintendo, I kind of have the games that I grew up playing. And I'm going to start off with my all-time favorite one, and that is Super Mario All-Stars. Now, of course, that ranges from 1, 2, 3, hidden levels, I guess. I think that's what it was called as well. Super Mario 2 is probably one of my favorite ones, and 3 as well. So the All-Stars collection in this one especially, you can play it on the Switch, but the the Super Nintendo version of it just brings back memories, especially when I used to play games with my siblings when I was younger. And another fun favorite one I'm sure many people have in their collections is Super Mario World. I remember when I was younger, I played this and I almost completed the whole entire game. I was about 93% done the game, and my dog ran over the cord, restarted the system, and my save data was gone. So, but this one is another fan favorite of mine. My favorite is the squirrel suit, or kind of like a squirrel suit, but you get the cape and you just like fly around. And then there's the level where you can go inside the tube and then you get the coins, and there's like these little red things that look like watermelon slices and you run up them. That was something I like doing. So, and speaking of Donkey Kong, because I said I want to get the Donkey Kong Returns HD for the Switch at some point. Donkey Kong Country, I mean, the OG Donkey Kong. Back to what I was saying about Super Mario, I did the same thing. So my cousin, back in the day, she was playing Donkey Kong Country with my brother and sister, and she got them to probably like 95% done the game. Me being like 6 or 7, I came up and I restarted the system on them, and same thing, the file was gone. I was such a rebel. But Donkey Kong, guys, definitely a fan favorite. Now, there's always that one level when you're in the cart, you gotta like jump the gaps. That level is the worst level in a Donkey Kong game. Let me know if I'm right. And then we got Batman Forever. Excuse me, it doesn't say, it shows it on the front there. I was thinking about the movie, okay? But yeah, Batman Forever, another classic in the Super Nintendo games. One of 2 games I have here. This is probably one of the hardest games I ever played when I was younger. I'm talking about Aladdin. I made a short here on the channel. I was asking people which is the hardest game they played, Aladdin or Lion King, because I do have Lion King in this pile here. ESPN National Hockey. This was something I played with my dad and my brother when I was younger. Definitely fun. I also had a baseball game on my old collection of Super Nintendo games. I don't have it in my current collection. Same with, not Mortal Kombat, but Killer Instinct. It was in the, me and my brother had that game. We had a lot of different games when we were younger for Super Nintendo. I wish I could find them. I don't think we have them anymore, but I wish I could just find them at the game store website I do purchase games from now. Eventually I'll find them and add them into my Super Nintendo collection, because I just love the old games, because it just brings back my childhood memories, and especially when I'm just here in my game room, just chilling after a hard day's work or just whatever, having fun. I like playing all the old games, you know, not always just being on my PS5. So that's one thing I like about my game room. But off topic, I just need to get through the last 4 games here of this collection. So I have Mickey Mania. I haven't played this one just yet. I think I maybe did for like 2 seconds. Not really sure what that game is about. I had just picked it up because it was fairly cheap. Here in Canada, there's like, I don't really go game hunting. I'm not that kind of person. However, there's like local game stores in my city, plus online there's a lot of different stores that do delivery. So when I have the chance, I like to see what kind of retro games they have. And it's nothing like, I'm not collecting games for like a living. I'm just doing this for my own sake, basically. Just collecting when I can. It's nothing like a job or anything for me to collect. I know there's a lot of people out there with their channels who do this for a living or who do it for, well, I'd say it's a hobby for sure. I get it. But yeah, like I don't have a big collection, and only when I can. So the last couple of games here, I got Street Fighter 2. So I believe I had this one with my brother because I do remember playing Street Fighter when I was younger. Street Fighter, definitely a lot of fun when it comes to the mini games where you got to beat down the car, the brick wall, and just like the storyline. You have all your different fighters, Ryu, Ken, man, there's so many names I can't remember. It's been so long since I played a Street Fighter game. Now, this cover on here is kind of sketchy looking, but this is the Nickelodeon Guts. Now, if you guys ever watched a show back in the day called Guts, and you can see like the backside there is kind of funky too. So there used to be this TV show called Guts, and it's like American Ninja Warriors, but for kids. It was back in the day on Nickelodeon, and me and my siblings used to watch it, and they made a game of it. So basically it's like obstacle course, like, and then you just like do a bunch of different events too. So it's a lot of fun. I was playing it not recently, but when I picked it up, I actually did play some of it. So it's got some weird controls, but it is a fun game. So if you haven't added that to your collection, I highly recommend it if you are into that kind of sport genre, I would say. And of course, the last game here in the collection, again, some of these have been used games, so of course the conditions of them aren't the best, but you know what, they still work. And this is Lion King, so of course I'm a fan of the Lion King movies. As I posted a couple weeks ago, me and the wife went to see Mufasa. We saw that new movie, but the Lion King game, my goodness gracious, I tried it recently. It's so hard. I mean, it's just, of course, when you're a kid, it's going to be hard, but of course, when you progress in your age and your gaming experience, it still may be hard. People like this guy. So, guys, this wasn't like a crazy big collection video, but I just wanted to showcase you guys my Nintendo collection once again. Of course, it's going to increase over time. I do plan on doing some more of these kind of videos here throughout my gameplays. A little quick update. I was actually just thinking of a series, kind of what I want to do. So of course here on the channel I have the Let's Plays, so where I do just like the one-off videos aside from my main gameplays. I was thinking of doing a different one, kind of just like a retro gaming Let's Play. So like I'll just pick a retro game and just somehow get it recorded and bring it to the channel. So of course on my PS5 is mainly where I do my recordings, and sometimes the computer. So I'll probably figure something out, and going forward you're gonna see some like retro content here pop up here and there. So guys, I hope you do enjoyed this collection video. Thank you very much for checking it out if you do, and all you have to do is hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts. What are some games you have that I don't have? Looking forward to definitely growing my collection more throughout the time. Of course, like I said in many videos, job comes first. I've got to pay bills, but then when it comes to me, I can eventually buy some stuff I need for the game room. So other than that, my friends, I'm just getting carried away. I hope you have a great day. As always, my name is Dan, and remember to keep gaming on. Peace out, my friends.